First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Alyssa is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Bryce. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Alyssa, how long has it been since you heard from Bryce?
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's been, I want to say 2 weeks. Okay. That's legitimate. I gave it a week and I was like, okay, maybe he's just super busy or got late COVID, I mean, it
sure, yeah, it's possible.
It still exists, okay? So I gave him the benefit of the doubt, but now it's been too long, and I really, really liked this guy a lot, and I thought we had a really, strong connection, but then just to hear absolutely nothing, I'm just kind of okay, I need to find out what happened,
Yeah. Did you try to reach out to him to instigate the conversation or anything?
Well, it's just I don't think anything went wrong, I maybe something on the date might have scared him off. I'm not sure because he was so adamant about reaching out to me and wanting to stay close and connected. And then for him to just drop off a cliff like that, I'm okay, something's going on, now I'm playing detective, and we first met and clicked over Instagram because we both have Frenchies, very specific type of dog lover. It's a lifestyle choice, so we're part of a small community of Frenchie lovers, and, we just bonded over our adorable dog children. And, after a couple of weeks, chatting back and forth, I invited him to go with me to an Italian cooking class.
Ooh, that's fun. That's really fun.
Yeah. So it was super romantic. I was supposed to go with a friend who bailed, and I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. It's not going to be awkward. We have an activity, we're not just going to be sitting across from each other. What if, how, if you meet someone online or you're just texting, it could be weird when you finally meet in person, but right. So you don't know. But when I met him, I was like, oh my God, I'm totally floored. He's so cute. He's so fun. And we were flirting, getting really touchy feely, and the pasta was it was a good excuse to accidentally touch each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was major rom-com vibes. I was living my best Kate Hudson life, This is amazing, right? And he's so funny, so charming, and he impressed the whole class. It was just, anyway, like I said, I really liked him. That's why I'm now very confused. And, it was just a perfect date. So that's why I just can't, I'm going back in my mind trying to think of anything that I said or that he said that was I don't know, something I missed.
Is there anything you can think of?
I mean, I don't, honestly, we were making out by the end of the class, outside, it was just got real spicy, super fun. And I honestly, if anything, I mean, it was too perfect. So I don't know. Can it be too perfect? And then that's the problem. So I don't know, maybe he's also, or there's just something he didn't tell me, and maybe he's afraid to tell me. So I just am trying to figure out. And it's weird because now I'm checking his Instagram and I feel a mini low-key stalker, which I'm totally not normally at all. I don't even date that much, so it's kind of weird.
You don't even have to explain yourself.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing because I'm are you alive? 2 weeks and it's a perfect date. Did you die?
Yes. What if he's in the hospital? What if I should be concerned,
Right.
Should I be worried at this point?
I mean, hopefully not.
We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next. We're in the middle of your first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Alyssa is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Bryce. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But before we do that, Alyssa, why don't you catch us up on your situation real quick?
Okay, so perfect date. Met on Instagram initially. When we met in person, it was over the top, like chemistry, super amazing, making out by the end of the date, and then just like nothing for 2 weeks. So I'm like almost concerned at this point because there was no indication of anything that went wrong, and it was almost too perfect.
Okay.
So I'm like, what is going on?
Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Bryce, please?
Yeah, this is Bryce.
Bryce, how you doing, man? My name is Jubal, and I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, Bryce, whole show's here. My name's Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
How are you?
Hi. I'm okay.
Have you ever listened to the show before?
I'm sorry. No, I haven't.
Okay. Well,
That's okay.
I do apologize for it. Just try to do better in the future. Well, we do a segment on our show called the First Date Follow-Up. What that is if you go out on a date with someone and you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting.
Oh, okay.
So you're ghosting somebody and they emailed us. Do you have any idea who that would be?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's probably Alyssa.
You are probably correct. Alyssa emailed us and told us about your date, and she's confused. So would you mind telling us why you're ghosting her?
Okay. No, it was a great day. I didn't expect it to be that great, actually. And she was kind of amazing. And we really hit it off. We got along. We connected on, a lot of important things like that are in our life. I mean, obviously our dogs. I'm sure she probably told you about that.
Mm-hmm.
Being a Frenchy dog owner, is kind of a whole thing. And no, it was great. It was a lot. It was kind of I just had this moment afterwards of like thinking like, oh, this isn't going to, I don't know how casual this is really going to be. It didn't feel like this is just going to jump a lot of steps, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. I just moved here not that long ago, and I started with a new company, and so a lot of my time is focused on that. When we went out, it kind of was one of my first free nights in a long time, and I don't know if I really have the space in my life right now for like a serious relationship, which I think is probably where this is going to go, and I don't want to, string it out longer and, us get a lot more emotions involved and then, just have to, break it off or disappoint her, because then I'm not available or, all kinds of things.
But does it feel like you just skipped a lot of steps, like thinking about the future before you even go on a second date? I mean, I understand, like, I guess I kind of get fear. Like, I think there's always fear involved when you date somebody new, but how do you know that you're going to disappoint her? You know what I mean? Unless you're planning on it.
Okay, no, I'm not planning on it, but she's just really great, and I can already tell that, and I don't want to, I just came into town. I guess I don't want to get a bad reputation already, and have an enemy all around,
Why? Because you think you're going to date other girls, or it's just like you don't have time for her?
I'm just worried. Yeah, I'm worried that, I'm going to end up not actually having time for her. And she's, I'm going to make it seem like we can get invested. And then it's not really, I don't really have that availability.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say.
That's it. You're just worried that you're going to fall in love too quickly.
I mean, I think that's pretty cool when you meet somebody special.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, I just got here and it's like, is this really happening? Like, it is scary, and maybe I am overthinking it,
I kind of almost want to ask, like, are you sure you don't just like want to be single for a little bit? Like, it kind of sounds like you moved to a new city. You just want to play the field, hang out.
I mean, there's a bit of that, but I'm also like at an age where it's like, I would like some stability. I would like somebody to kind of share my life with. But yeah, no, I did just get here. So it's like, am I already making that step, with somebody when I just got here? So...
Well, thank you for being honest with us. I appreciate that. And now I'll let you know that Alyssa's actually been listening to this conversation. She's on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
Hi.
Hey. Sorry, I'm not trying to like make it weird. Maybe too late. But thanks for answering that question. Like was definitely curious, what happened, because I was like, okay, this is like too perfect, and it's definitely not me. Sorry, no offense. Like, I was just like, okay, like, just because we had so much fun and there was so much chemistry and like, I had no idea that you were going through so much on your own, but we can take things slow. It doesn't have to be like, this runaway train that like, I'm not like rushing to the altar like tomorrow. I mean, I would.
I
like,
love Alyssa.
Want to go to Vegas? Like, I'm down. But I also, don't necessarily want to get married by Elvis. So, but we can like chill, like I'm totally down to hang out more and, like just kind of get to know each other better while you're still kind of learning the ropes of, like a new place. And it can be a lot all at once, but it's more fun if you're hanging out with someone that you like.
Right? I mean, yeah.
Maybe.
Listen, if you can understand and like want to take it slow, because I mean that date was we got pretty fast. But if we could just take it slow, I think for you, I can give it a try.
Bryce, will you go on another date with Alyssa? We'll pay for it.
Oh well, yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. Absolutely.
All right, congratulations.
Wow. We're the winners of a second date. It's my dream come true for today.
Jubal's first date follow-up.